Kota masih bersama saya Aura Gisela dalam gelaran acara Jelita Jendela Informasi Wanita. Dan kali ini saya sudah berkesempatan bersama dengan narasumber hari ini yaitu Nick Molodysky, yaitu dari Australia Consulate General. So well listeners, right now we have an opportunity in talk show time with Nick Molodysky, and he's from Australia and he also a food blogger, Instagrammer and fluent speak bahasa. Hello, Om Swastiastu. Selamat pagi Om Swastiastu. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Well, nice to meet you today.
You
I'm
too.
Aura Gisela. It is my pleasure to welcome you here at 92.6 RPKD FM. Well, do you prefer to speak English or bahasa?
Either one, I don't mind.
Okay.
Terserah.
Okay, terserah ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that you're a very fluent in speak bahasa. And how long you have been living in Indonesia?
The longest I've been here is 30 days.
Yeah.
Gak pernah tinggal di Indonesia.
Oh, really?
Enggak.
Tapi bahasa Indonesianya sangat luar biasa sekali ya.
Itu komunitas Indonesia di Australia cukup besar. Jadi
Oh,
di
ya?
Australia emang sehari-hari pakai bahasa Indonesia.
Luar biasa sekali ya. Saya baru mendengar ini loh. Oke, luar biasa sekali. Mungkin
Iya.
ada kerjasama antara Australia dan juga Indonesia. Makanya ada komunitas seperti itu ya.
Ada,
Oke, jadi bisa diceritakan tentang yourself. Jadi usually seperti apa di Indonesia, kecintaannya dengan Indonesia mungkin.
Jadi kalau soal Indonesia sih awal-awalnya memang di sekolah belajar bahasa Indonesia, dan dari situ memang jadi hobi belajar tentang kulinernya. Jadi dari situ lanjut S1, fokus majornya memang bahasa Indonesia dan sastranya dan hukum. Dari situlah cari istri orang Indonesia, dan sekarang kehidupan saya sebenarnya bisa dibilang meskipun tinggal di Australia cukup berbau Indonesia sih.
Oh ya.
Iya.
Oke.
Makanannya tiap hari makanan Indonesia, di rumah pakai bahasa Indonesia.
Iya.
Iya.
Jadi sehari-harinya tinggal di Australia bersama istri dari Indonesia. Artinya ketemu istrinya di Australia.
Di Hong Kong. Itu beda
Kok
cerita
berbeda-beda
lagi.
ya?
Itu beda.
Oke. So what made you interested in Indonesia?
The food and the culture.
The food.
Mainly the food.
Okay, what kind of food that you really like the most?
The first time was pempek from Palembang.
Yeah.
Because
Ikan tuna.
yeah, it was just good. Because usually, like Australian people know nasi goreng, mie goreng, and then someone introduced pempek, and then from there I started to learn about all the food.
How about sate ayam?
Iya dong.
Pasti ya.
Gak ada yang saya nggak suka.
Oke, tadi sudah dijelaskan kenapa bisa berbahasa Indonesia dengan baik dan benar, karena ada suatu komunitas Indonesia di Australia. Maka dari itu Mr. Nick sudah lumayan lancar, bukan lumayan lagi ya, sudah lancar berbahasa Indonesia. What major did you choose at your bachelor title?
Indonesian.
Oh, Indonesian. That's why you
Indonesian and
speak
Asian
very
studies.
fluent in bahasa. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've heard that you're a food blogger, and what kind of food that you review and recommended for the viewers at your Instagram or your or at your blogger? Perhaps Balinese food or Western that you review too, or
It's all Indonesian food.
okay.
all of
How about Balinese
Yes,
food?
anywhere from
What
Indonesia.
kind of food of Balinese that you review?
The last time, because I
Lawar,
cooked as well.
maybe?
Lawar. Everything really, and mainly things that people don't really know about. Like I shared a recipe for tipat cantok because a
that's
lot of
true.
Indonesian people don't know themselves what tipat cantok is. So my focus is recipes that people don't really know about, even in Indonesia. I like regional food.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love tipat cantok.
So at Australia, maybe lawar ada di sana juga.
Ada,
Oh,
baru ada
really?
restoran Bali yang buka.
Jadi tidak susah ya untuk mendapatkan bahan-bahan untuk masak, bahan-bahan masakan Indonesia di Australia, Mister ya.
Dalam waktu 5 tahun ini baru mulai ada banyak. Yang impor lebih banyak dari dulu. Jadi segala kluwok ada, kencurnya udah bisa dapet. Soalnya makanan Bali tuh bener-bener pakai kencur. Kencur tuh penting. Sama
Iya,
kecombrang. Di sini dibilangnya apa ya? Bongkot
Hafal
ya?
banget ya, kayaknya
Iya,
sih ya.
iya, bongkot.
Saya tidak terlalu bisa masak masalahnya. Oke. Iya. Dan which place in Bali that you always been there, or your favorite place that you recently come in Bali? So I've heard before that you came in Bali just for holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's not one place. Where is my favorite? It's places that sell like street food. I wouldn't know their
Street
names,
food.
but I remember the
Maybe
place.
in Kuta
Yeah.
or Bitchfield Mall.
Not
No.
real. More near Seminyak and upwards.
Okay. Yeah. And you've also written few books about Indonesian food and language and storybooks for kids. Wow. Can you tell us about your books and what inspired them?
Okay, so I've written 4 books. The first one was more based off my learning of Indonesian, because when we learn Indonesian, it's all very formal. They don't teach us the slang. And I wanted to make a book that would help people like me learn how to speak to local people and understand. So that was the motivation behind the first one. Then the next 2 were cookbooks, Jajanan Pasar tu yang pertama, and the second one was kuliner Tionghoa di Indonesia, because a lot of Indonesian people don't know how much food was brought from China and made Indonesian. So it is Indonesian food, just the history behind it. So that was the 3rd book. And then the 4th book was a kids book, and that's about Indonesian food.
Wow,
kids.
amazing. Or maybe that you, because of your met your wife at Hong Kong, maybe.
Yeah, she went to university in China. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's really amazing. We've heard also that you've been in Kupang and Tete recently
Yes.
with the Australian Consulates program. Can you tell us about that?
That was an amazing experience. So we were there for the Australian Alumni Festival, and I was there to showcase Indonesian recipes but using Australian ingredients. So I used finger limes to make sambal cholo cholo. Then we made satay with bush tomatoes, and it was just really great to see all of the alumni there as well. And also there were people from like AYA, which is the Australian Indonesian Youth Association, which I was a member of in Australia. So yeah, it was great. It showcased both cultures and the connection between the two.
Wow, that's really great.
Yeah.
And how did you survive in social media industry during COVID yesterday?
Luckily, cooking was probably one of the few topics that people could still like showcase videos throughout the pandemic. So I just cooked my way through it. Masak terus.
Masak terus tiap hari ya. Masak buat anak juga gitu ya.
Iya.
Wah, luar biasa sekali. Pasti anak-anaknya bangga sekali ya punya ayah yang bisa pintar masak gitu ya. Okay. Any tips you can share for people who want to build a social media presence?
Sabar. You have to be patient. Very patient, and find their niche. If there's something specific that they like, memang harus sabar dan tahan, because don't think it's going to be instant. Nothing's instant.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything you would like to see or try in Bali that you haven't done yet?
As in food or in general? I want to find rujak bulung.
That's really delicious.
I know it sounds very
Bulung
random,
boni,
but that is
maybe
my
you
goal
ever
this week, is to find rujak bulung.
Oh yeah, bulung boni is really good.
That's my goal at the moment.
Okay, well, the last question. What is your plan for the further in Indonesia? And please give some several suggestions for young generation.
For in India, also as in Instagram.
For a young generation, maybe for your cook or your social media. Boleh menggunakan bahasa Indonesia?
Ya, jadi kedepannya mau gimana mi Instagramnya gitu?
Ya, boleh, boleh.
Sebenarnya mau lebih fokus ke makanan daerah sih, dan khususnya buat orang, mereka harus bangga dengan kuliner daerah. Itu sesuatu yang mesti dilestarikan, dan itu salah satu tujuan saya di Instagram. Jadi kedepannya ya semakin daerah semakin keren gitu loh. Jangan kayak sok kekinian terus. Meskipun itu juga bagus.
Ya?
Iya, ada bagusnya kekinian, tapi ya yang lokal dan tradisional juga sama sepenting yang kekinian gitu loh. Jadi ya, be proud.
Okay, luar biasa sekali. I'm so lucky that I met you today. Thank you so much for this warm talk show, and I hope our conversation can be useful for all people. And see you next time, and have a nice day.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much,
Thank
and I will
you.
close with Paramasanti. Om Santi 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 Om.